Hello there and welcome to YouTube Bound for graphics. How to convert video into GIF using Photoshop. Open up Photoshop obviously and then import the video into Photoshop by going under File, Open and browse to that video. And for this tutorial we are going to convert this video. First let's play and see what it is. Right click on it and then play.
You've spent many hours and long nights building your app.
Because GIFs are just a few seconds, we are not going to convert the whole segment of the video, but we are going to convert just a portion, maybe 10 seconds of the video, because in Photoshop you're only limited to 500 frames, and actually GIFs should not be that long. So we're going to convert maybe up to about up to there, which is about 10 seconds. So let's close. Then just select the video and then open. It may take a while to load into Photoshop. So the video has loaded in Photoshop, and what we can see now, when you look in the layers panel, you would see an icon at the bottom of that layer icon showing something like a film to indicate that this is a video layer. So to play the video, just go under Window, then look for Animation to access the animation timeline. So when we slide our time indicator, you can see that this is a video, and if you want to play it back, you can use the playback buttons down here. So we only want about, let's go for 5 seconds. So shrink this work area to 5 seconds. So depending on what you want from the video, just shrink your timeline by dragging these corners, these blue corners, to match the duration or the segment of the video you want to export, you want to convert. So for our case, just want to convert the first 5 seconds. So I will shrink this up to 5 seconds, and then if I play back, that is what we have. I'm also going to change the width of this GIF. To change the image size, just go under Image, then select Image Size, then let's use a 300. Make sure you have constraint proportions unchecked so that you are able to change the width and height independent of the other. So let's make this 250 and okay, convert. Okay, so this is what we have. So now that we have set the duration of our animation, we can go on to change some other aspects of the animation, like the frame rate. To change the frame rate, we can see that the frame rate here is 23.9 frames per second. For a GIF animation, it shouldn't be that much frames per second. So to change the frame rate, just go under this menu icon and look for Document Settings. Click on it, and then you can also set the duration here. And for the frame rate, you can choose from the drop down list here, or just select a specific frame rate. For our case, let's just go with that 10 frames per second, then hit OK. So if we play back again, remember, the more frames you have, the bigger the file size will be of that GIF. So to actually save or export the video into GIF or convert the video into GIF, just go under File and look for Save for Web. Instead of saving as, just go under Save for Web. Then this dialog box will open. On your right, you will see this section which contains all the options to optimize your GIF. And first of all, we have to make sure that what we're saving is not JPEG or any other format, but GIF. So from the drop down menu, select GIF, then the animation will start buffering, and now we have the options for the GIF. You can change the color depth from 256 to below. The higher the color depth, the bigger the size, and you can see the size of the GIF from this side. So we are 256 and the size is 136 KB. If we change it to 128, see it's changing. But also you will notice there is some loss in detail or quality. So if we go on to change the detail, can play around with these options to see what works best for you, and you can also preview your animation by using these playback buttons. So you can also change how many times the animation loops. So this is looping once, or you can select forever so that the animation loops forever, or just go under other and change the number of times the animation will loop. So if we set it to 3, it will only play 3 times and then it comes to stop. You can also see the number of frames we have in the GIF. There are only 50 frames, so it's playing back after reaching 50 frames. It plays back. Then this is the third time, so if it gets to 50, it should stop. Yeah, that's what it did. And let's save now. Select where to save it. Put pictures. Save. Now I'm going to browse to that area. You can see GIF 51 KB. I'm going to play back. I'm going to open the GIF. And there you go, you have converted your video into GIF. If you want to learn more about GIFs, please check out my course, Step-by-Step GIF Animation in Photoshop. And for those watching on YouTube, I've provided a discounted coupon in the descriptions. Thank you.